Let's talk about Hero MotoCorp. The stock's been selling off the last couple of days and pretty hard. And I was looking at the chart on Hero MotoCorp. It's off significantly from the high. 2279, 2280 was the high on the stock, now at about 1803. So, but that's the absolute top. You go back and look at the stock performance from the day that Honda completed the sale of its stake in Hero MotoCorp. That's the 5th of April. I mean, from that point, the stock is down some 15% or so. Of course, the market has also done a fair bit, but Hero MotoCorp, big outperformer, first question sort of starting to creep through as far as the slowdown in business is concerned. But we're not talking about the business. We're talking about a very specific thing, and this is the change in branding of Hero Honda to Hero MotoCorp now, and how that perhaps is impacting business. This is essentially a sell-side research house which is putting out this data from their channel checks with these dealers at Hero MotoCorp, and this is the result. Pankaj is standing by with that analysis from what the brokerage is picking up. Pankaj, good morning.
Well, good morning, Prashant. If we look what we can pick up from some of the sell-side brokerages, Auerbach Grayson Research has done this particular work, and they have interacted with a lot of dealers here in India, two-wheeler dealers we are talking about. And what they have inferred, the first thing is that Hero has recently completely dropped the tag of Honda from all its bike, which is something that we knew after that stake sale happened, that one day it has to happen. So dropping the tag is hitting sales. That's what they have inferred. It's not hitting much as of now, but whenever we talk about Hero, it's about Splendor, whether it's Splendor Pro or Splendor Plus, two brands but contribute maximum to their sales, and that is something that has taken a change. Now if you would largely look, this is the pre-image, that is when they had their JV with Honda, and this is the post-image, the new that we're talking about. So Hero Honda, this is how it was written with the Honda name here, but now there is no Honda name. So this is the rebranding that they have done, and that is something that has impacted their sales. As of now, with the dealer checks coming in from these sell-side brokers, 5 to 10% of the conversions have been impacted. People have been inquiring more about the new Honda vehicles that have started coming in. This is what particularly they have inferred from this particular branding change and the sort of dealer checks that they have done. As of now, 5-10% of the sales or conversions, as they are calling it, is impacted. Now, if we largely look, what they are saying is that Splendor Pro and Plus, this is the main flagship brand of Honda, and sales of Honda 35% in terms of volume, maybe slightly higher in terms of revenue, but this is the main number that's coming in. And secondly, even when they did an inventory check, which has got nothing to do with branding, just the sort of sales momentum they have tried to find out, they have found out that inventory levels at most of the dealers are at 6 weeks versus about 3.5 weeks. So higher the inventory, probably lower the sales. That's what they have tried to infer. Also, apart from that, if we would look at some of the other brands of Honda versus Splendor, the big difference is that the fuel tank used to mention Honda, but somewhere like a Glamour or maybe some other brand, they don't mention Honda anywhere on the fuel tank. So that is something that has not gone on a big change. But Splendor Pro and Splendor Plus, which is the flagship brand of Honda, one of the key brands of Honda growth drivers, is something from which they have done their rebranding. And probably some of the recent interaction of sell side with dealers indicate that maybe slight bit of 5-10% of conversion is something that is not coming in because of that particular brand change.
All right, Pankaj. I mean, so, just to make that point clear, we are just talking about Splendor Pro and Splendor Plus.
Absolutely,
just
Prashant.
These two brands, which are variants of the Splendor line of bikes.
Correct.
And these two essentially contribute to 90% of the Splendor sales and about 35% of the total volumes.
Absolutely, Prashant.
That's what we're looking at. The report that we are quoting from goes on to say that we highlight that there has been absolutely no impact on the Passion and other models after the Honda tag has been dropped, as these models continue to be the sub-brand tag on the fuel tank and the parent brand tag below the seat. So, that's what the brokerage is highlighting. And I think this is one of the first of the reports coming through which highlight what's going through, that conversions, the name of the branding change has impacted conversions by between 5 and 10%. 5 and 10%, but only for Splendor Pro and Splendor Plus. So that's essentially the name change perhaps impacting perceptions and impacting sales as well. But this is just the first of the brokerages highlighting that. This has been spoken about, but no hard numbers have been put to this phenomenon till now, and we're doing that right now. 1805 on Hero MotoCorp, stocks down about 1%, but the market is weak today.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.